don't give a ass scratch if I live or die. Perfect. Next.
We have one arm and a bum leg.
It's the crow's nest for you. And that's what I want next. Ever since I was a little lad, I've always wanted to sail the seas. Forever. Sooner than you think. Sign them off. Thanks very much.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Middle. Watch that screen. Watch that screen.
They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch out. Check 31. Check the backer.
They'll run here with Ballage. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now Rosen looking to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play. The catches like that, that's what the Dolphins envisioned when they took Gesicki high in the 2nd round a season ago. He did have 22 catches as a rookie, but did not find the end zone. Certainly feels more comfortable wearing number 88, his old college number, after sporting 86 as a rookie. Now the first carry for Wendell Smallwood. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, wahoo! Quarter. Alert! Kill. 80. Kill.
Here's Rosen to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Adrian Phillips there to knock that one away.
They had a good chance to get the first points of the game on the board, but what a great job defensively, getting a hand in there and knocking it away and preventing that first touchdown.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They run the counter. Smallwood. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
A draw play now, Ballage. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. 14-yard line.
50. Silver. Check safety. Whip. Watch the whip. Check 24. Check.
Milage. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Check nickel. Hey, alert. He's checking. Crash. Check. Check hot route. Hot.
Now Milage. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Let's go.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Rivers. It's complete to Watt.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Raekwon McMillan in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, they bring on the Michigan man, Matt Wild, to kick it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. That's taken on the 25. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Kill. Jim, Tighten up. Tighten up.
Middle.
They run it with Balaj. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. Now Rosen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He steps into this one, and
That should be
this
the one.
is a rocket.
6.
And this will be out of bounds.
11.
It's a question
That's
of where
bullshit.
they'll mark it. And they'll say it
That's some
crosses at the
bullshit.
11-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. Now, I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
180.
On 2nd and 7, Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Taco Charlton. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Able to get this to Gordon. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here comes Grant on the return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Hey, alert 3. Check people. Quarter.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Right back to him on 1st down. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 38, Rosen. And he rifles one incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Okay, girls, there's an elephant in our bathroom. Nobody talks about feminine hygiene.
So trash that he
The
didn't catch
Dolphins
that
on
one.
third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Check 26, check 26. Check 4, check alert. He's checking crap. Watch twins. Watch.
On 3rd and 1, Rosen. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Sanders' kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Charles Harris in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Going deep for Benjamin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Matt Weil now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returnable for Grant. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about it.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
I got him. That's mine. I got him. Watch the safety. Alert. Check 15. Monday.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rosen brought it over the middle by Graham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Middle.
Watch the shift. Hey, alert.
On first down, it's Rosen. Looking here for Schmidt downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
Rosen will throw. And he
God, man.
intercepted. Picked off by Casey.
Rosen, you're so trash.
Trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss. And
yeah, it's getting worse.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game. And the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
And that's gonna
you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude.
We do have a flag
Come
down.
on.
Let's check in with our referee.
I'm out in front with position, hit SWAT, and the motherfucker calls it pass interference. I mean, come on, bro. Come on.
180, block 11.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Got Gordon open, completes it. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time, and it's 3rd down.
Ready, stop, 180.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Badgley's kick is good. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so. I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field.
Fucking really?
What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
Well, fuck it, you're going to give me all that kind of
It
money.
is something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Play prevent defense more, please.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, let go. Undercut. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Okay, quarter. Flare. 80. Check 3.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Hey, box drop.
SOS. 58's the mic. 58. On there. Hey. Hug. Shit. Watch this. Forward. Hey, alert. Swing. Hey, here we go. What do you got?
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Boy, he's going to use that safety. I'm going to fucking exploit the fuck out of that. Give me that safety again.
Scrimmage again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Come on, QB, come on. On. Hey, Orbit.
Coming to you, coming to you. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Please, that safety, please.
Again, it's Rosen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference.
No, there's no
Nothing else to
play. I
be
think
gained on the
it
play. You need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Yeah, there's time.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 33. And now we'll get a late timeout.
Shit don't work before halftime, dude. Come on. Just wasting the time and timeout.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the right hash, this from 33. The kick by Sanders is good. And the lead will increase to 6 now. It's 9-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
No more pass interference calls.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half, Rivers. Going deep for Benjamin. And that would be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Charger drive about to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Play fake. Rivers. And he's going to go down again. Raekwon McMillan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
3rd and long for Rivers. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Got the completion, but it certainly wasn't on his time frame. Hurried on that play.
Absolutely. The pressure affected him. Unable to get it further downfield. And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Watch the run. This side, quarter. 5. 58, Mike. You don't know no better.
Now Rosen looking at a 3rd and 2. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Fuck.
Now this is going to carry well.
It's either 11 in the fucking end zone, right?
Touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Rivers, and nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Taco Charlton able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And it's complete. Henry. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now Gordon on 1st down. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Following a fumble recovery, it's Rosen.
That motherfucker, man.
Able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And now it's Rosen looking. Over the middle, complete. It's Grant. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And now a throw
fucking really, man?
there, but it's incomplete.
That's fucking trash.
Out of the backfield, they've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
That's
You mentioned the
fucking
keyword
trash.
adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
Dude was fucking not even fucking covered. Dude's talking about, oh, you better cover it that time.
Line up 2nd and 10.
31's the mic. Quit talking about it.
Hey, I 7.
31's the mic.
Heavy, heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. On that one, that. Check 49, check 49. Alert, alert, alert.
To throw is Rosen. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Fucking change up fucking plays. This motherfucker didn't stay cover 2 all fucking
this
game.
game, really, from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it
Which
difficult to
I should be
complete a
exploiting,
pass.
but for whatever reason, it's not working. This fucking Rosen's trash.
Back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Right over there, right over there. Yeah,
Hey, Haywood.
Rosen to throw again. It's complete to Graham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Rosen now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away.
That makes no sense,
Smart
man.
decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Rosen to throw on 3rd down.
I'm not even throwing to that guy, man. That's fucking bullshit.
Nice job defensively.
That's fucking bullshit, man. The guy I'm throwing to is fucking 11 yards behind him. Fucking Rosen.
Sanders' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 9. It's now 12-3. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Fucking pissing me off.
Time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board. That won't beat us.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Now,
come on, man.
That should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there, and it's 3rd down.
180.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers, and that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Phillip Rivers, no stranger to fourth-quarter comebacks. He's led the Chargers back to victory 26 times coming into this year. But work to do here if he wants to add another notch to the belt.
He's up the whole fourth quarter, bro. I don't give a shit. You need fucking 2 scores.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They go play action. Rivers steps away to his left. And that'll
Get that nigga out of my fucking way, man.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
Good idea.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Gordon, a Pro Bowler for the second time last season, 885 yards, 10 touchdowns, and that was only in 12 games played a season ago. He also switched jersey numbers in the offseason. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Charles Harris able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. On play action, Rivers. Forced out to his left. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rivers. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer.
Motherfucking bullshit, bro.
By the All-Pro DB Desmond King. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Michael Badgley on for the extra point.
You're covered. And you're saving money.
And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
That's trash.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
All right, we should see cover 2, man. No. No.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Go, 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 go.
Hey, Alpha.
Three cover 2 man. Safety's gonna win.
Back to the air, Rosen after the pick 6. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can...
And look at this.
Fucking
they
dumbass.
get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. A critical error there in a tight
Any other league, I just call
All
one
you
fucking
talk
bet on
about
that.
is taking care of
Fucking
the
game.
football, and especially with a lead here
Fucking
in the
game on the line, you gotta switch up fucking play call, because that's what a real NFL team's gonna fucking do. No.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point,
You're gonna do it fucking take the fucking win.
Gotta be careful, and sometimes
pressure comes and down goes Rosen. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Rosen to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that's going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Middle. Hey, Delta. Shoot. Hey, alert.
Check 99.
80.
3rd and long here for Rosen. He gets it here to Peak. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Alert.
Rosen on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The former Clemson Tiger, Sharon Peak, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
What are you doing? I'm going to kill you. I'll let you do that with me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Adrian Phillips, an all-pro as a special teamer last year, in on the tackle. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Back to throw.
God fucking Rosen.
His
fucking piece of shit, man.
Just not the game that you would expect
Fucking
from him.
Rosen,
He's been off the
dude.
mark, really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what
Fucking
exactly
guy's
is
wide
going
fucking
on.
open.
Is he a
You
little
can't
bit
fucking
dinged
make
up
the
here?
goddamn throw,
Just
man.
off just by a bit. Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And this kick is not gonna get
Wow.
there. It's short and no good. Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would
Yeah,
agree
so am
with
I.
that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know? Maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it.
You're not gonna fucking run on me. Nobody fucking runs on me.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the
Fucking
first of their
pussy.
timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. They
Still think you're gonna run on me. That's fucking awesome.
Gain of 2. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Matt Wild now. He's been terrific so far. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Back to throw. And he finds Parker here, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Fucking lost to a fucking chummy-ass motherfucker, dude. He's fucking horrible.
Well, going into the final play
Oh, because fucking Rosen can't fucking play with fuck. Whatever, man.
They couldn't get it done. However, we were
I hate
treated
losing
really
to fucking
spectacular.
sorry-ass scrubs, dude.
You're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly. Even